church.
Alright, just filling up the fuel trailer here real quick before we head out to the mine this morning. And there we go, we're all filled up and ready to go. Anyway, if you guys couldn't tell, today we're becoming gold miners. Now all I can say is I'm definitely an experienced pro when it comes to gold mining because I've totally watched every episode of Gold Rush. So that definitely makes me a pro. Anyway, we're just pulling up to where the wash plant is right now, and it's right there. But we're not here to fill that up with fuel, we're here to fill the rock truck up with fuel this morning. Anyway, we'll get that started filling up with fuel here, and I'll show you guys around the mine here in a minute. Okay, so while that's filling up, I'm going to show you guys some of this stuff. So here is our wash plant. Now, it's not a very traditional looking wash plant, but it's kind of what you have to work with in Farm Sim. So another thing when you're gold mining with this machine is you have to use fertilizer with it. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it works. So it also takes fertilizer as well as dirt. So we may be using this dump truck as well, but we'll probably be mainly using that dump truck over there. It's a little bit faster, so I guess we'll see just which one is better. But anyway, this rock truck or dump truck, it depends what you call it, I guess, is done filling up here, so we're just going to put that back there. And I got to do a quick service on this, so I'll see you guys when we're done. Okay, so we got the service done on this thing. We let it warm up for a little bit. It should be good to go. Checked all the pressure in the tires, greased everything, checked oil, all that good stuff. So we should be good to go. Anyway, unfortunately, this truck does not have an in-cab view. It is just the outside cab view and this view right here, which is kind of weird, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, let me know by dropping a like, or if you didn't like it, you can dislike it too. But anyway, this is our massive cat excavator. This thing is absolutely huge. Now, some of this dirt up here is supposed to be good pay dirt. I guess we'll see. I'm honestly not too sure, so we'll have to run some through and see if it's any good, I guess. Alright, we got our first bucket full here. Just dump it right on into the truck here. It shouldn't be too many bucketfuls because this bucket is absolutely huge, so it shouldn't take too long. But for starters, we're going to try this rock truck out first. See how well it does. If it does do decent, we'll just keep using this, but we may try out the bigger one, just see how that does as well. But at any rate, we're probably going to be using both today. Alright, grabbing our last bucket here, and this truck should be nice and full. Alright, here we go. And we are full. So that is just going to sit there, and then we're going to take this back to the wash plant here and see. Now, we're going to have to end up running quite a few loads of dirt just to get a good idea of how much gold we're working with here for this dirt. So I don't know, a few loads, 3, 4. I'm going to say that should be good. I guess only time will tell. But we got one load of dirt in there, so I think I'm going to have to put in some fertilizer because that's kind of how it works. So I guess let's just go jump in the loader here and see if we can get some fertilizer in there and just see if we can get some gold out of it, I guess. All right, here we go. In goes the fertilizer. And in no time at all, we should be getting some gold. Now, I do know there's another map called Mining and Economy or something. And you're supposed to have a way better looking, fully functioning gold mine, but unfortunately I couldn't get that to work. So I'm gonna keep trying and see if I can get it to work one of these days, and then we'll see if we can do an episode on that. But don't get me wrong, this is still fun too. Alright, I'm gonna say one more bucket of fertilizer and we should be good. I hope at least. And at the least 2 more loads of dirt and we'll be able to see what we can get for gold wise. Alright, we should have enough fertilizer in there to keep it going for a little while. So if we aren't getting too much gold on the top stuff, I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna go towards the bottom of the pit, see if we can get any better, and if we can, then great, we'll start running that bottom stuff. Alright, I'm back here for another load. It would be awesome to have an excavator operator to just load me up or load a bunch of trucks up, but if you guys enjoy this kind of video, then I might consider bringing some other people on, and we can definitely make a fully functional crew where we're all doing something. It definitely would be fun. Alright, one more bucket and we should be good. So we're full again here. I might go and use the other rock truck for maybe a load, just see how it works. Because I'd like to get 4 loads in there, because one of those bigger rock truck loads are like 2 of these loads. So I would just be curious to see how well it works. But I am thinking regardless of the yield of the top stuff, we're still going to try the bottom of the pit there, just see how well it yields as well. I'm kind of curious to see if we can get more or less. And there we go, another load done. So I guess I'll just park this kind of along the fence here. There we go. And we'll jump in this thing and see what we can do. See, now this one has an interior cab view. That's what I like. It definitely makes the experience more enjoyable. Now, we should fit on this bridge just barely on the one side here. Last time I checked. Oh, yeah, we're all good. Come on, cat. You can get up the hill. There we go. This thing's definitely more rough, I will say that. But let's get it filled up again. Okay, we got ourselves another full load. As you can see, yeah, it's definitely equal to 2 of those smaller rock trucks, that's for sure. But I will say, I don't know if it's going to get out of the bottom pit, because I'm going to have to make a ramp. And I don't know, it might be too hard to make a massive ramp. I guess I could go grab the dozer. I got one of those sitting at a trailer at home, so I might go grab one of those, depending on what this yields here. Okay, so now that that's done, we just got to let this run for a little bit, and we'll see how much gold we get. But while that runs, I'm going to run back here and grab the dozer that's on the trailer waiting for us, and we're going to make a ramp out of the bottom of the pit and just see how much better pay dirt we can get. So I ended up grabbing our dozer here, and this thing, if you guys couldn't tell, it's too small. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade to a bigger size. This thing is too ridiculously small, and it just doesn't work. No, I'm just kidding though. This thing is absolutely huge, and it's definitely going to do the job that we need it to. It's so big, in fact, that it barely fits on my trailer, but it just does. So yeah, we can barely transport it. But legally, I should have some wide load stuff on, but I don't. So just hope there's no DOT on the way, and I hope I can clear all the low spots as well. I guess we'll find out. All right, hopefully we can get up this hill. I'm just booking it. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. Come on, come on, Kenworth. You can do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're sliding back. Oh, nope. I think it's got it. Nope. Maybe not. I don't know. Come on. Come on, Kenworth. Oh, there we go. I think we got it now. Whew. Okay, that was a little too close. But now we got our dozer here, so we should be able to make the ramp that we need. Okay, there we go. We're off the trailer now. So, I guess let's go into the massive pit here and see if we can make ourselves a nice ramp. Ooh, boy. Yeah, that's a bit of a drop. Easy now. Okay, so this is what I ended up getting here. We moved some of the dirt out of the way, but we've got a pretty decent ramp here. It should work, I think. I guess we'll see. But now I guess we'll get the excavator down there, and we'll set it up at a point so we can just back the truck in and start loading. All right, down the hill we go. Hopefully we can get up on the side there. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. We're getting it. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got it. Hold up. Might need a little push. Okay, we're on top of the pile now. We should be good. All right, so now with the excavator set up down here, hopefully we can get some better access to the better pay dirt, and yeah, we should be good. I think I can just leave this semi and this dozer right here. Yeah, there's plenty enough room for us to get around there with the rock truck, so I'm gonna head back down there, see how much gold we got, and I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we're here with the case side by side, and yes, if you didn't know, case does make side by sides, and this is how much gold we got. Now, I know it totally looks unrealistic, but yeah, that's kind of how the gold thing in Farm Sim works. So I'm not too sure how many ounces this is, but yeah, it gives you a rough estimate. So I guess that didn't do terribly well, so I think we're going to try the bottom pay dirt, and I guess we'll just see how that does. Hopefully it does better. I mean, obviously we want to get the most amount of gold that we can, so we'll just load up from the bottom of the pit, and after 3 or 4 loads, see how much we have after that again. And if that's testing well, then we'll get going back into the bottom of the pit here and see how much we can possibly get. Oh, hold on. I probably want to back up. So we'll just flip around here real quick. I made sure we had lots of turning room. There we go. That's better. I love the horn on this thing. Oh, that's awesome. All right. There we go. Now we're being a bit more realistic. Yeah, that's how you do it, right? I think so. I don't know. I can't say I've ever loaded a rock truck before. I've loaded plenty of trailers, just not a rock truck before. I remember for 2 years on one farm that I used to work on, we would use rock trucks to haul manure out of the corrals, and it was very effective. All right, there we go. Last bucket, and we are full. See, now normally you would just honk at the driver. Yeah, the horn is extremely quiet on this thing, so you can't even hear it. And then the driver would just start going. All right, out of the pit we go. Oh yeah, no problem. Volvo climbs right up it. Am I not just the coolest gold miner you ever seen, wearing a cowboy hat, driving a rock truck? Got my shades on. All right, new load with the new pay dirt here. We're going to see how well this does, as well as to probably load up some more of that lime. And then we'll go get about 3 more loads of this dirt here. We'll get a test out of that. All right, let's grab ourselves some lime here real quick. Should only need about 4 or 5 buckets. This thing's got a pretty big bucket on it. And there we go. That is good on lime. So after we end up getting the rest of the test loads in, I got to take some fuel up to that excavator there. It's going to need some pretty quick. Had about half a tank when I started, so yeah, I should probably fuel that up real quick. We got the fancy Thunder fuel tank, so it seems to work pretty well. All right, just back it in here on the last load of the test run. Okay, truck is full and we are out of here. Not backwards, we need to go forwards. I gotta say, that's a pretty cool castle right there. Wonder who owns that, or what's in it for that matter. Oh boy, take it easy going downhill here. We don't want to go flying into the bridge here if we can help it. I've almost smacked my mirror into the side of the bridge here like 5 times because it sticks out so much. All right, final test truck into the plant here. We'll let this process for a bit here. And I'm going to go quick fuel up and service that excavator. And then we'll see how much we get from this bottom pit test run. I gotta say, I love my new Dodge. This thing's got about everything I could ever want on it. It's a bit dirty right now, but it's got a welder, it's got a chainsaw, it's got all the tools you could ever want on it. Spare wheel if you need it as well. It's a pretty all-around good work truck. Yeah, gotta fold down my visor here. Sun's a little bright today. Alright, what is gonna be the best way to get in here and service this thing? Because it's kind of on a little bit of a hill here. I think we're just gonna have to back this thing up here. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Let's get this thing fueled up and serviced. Alright, it is good to go. And we are out of here. Let's go see how much gold we ended up getting. I was going to say, I should probably put that drill away. It's not the greatest spot for it. I'll scratch up the dash. Well, let's see how much we got. All I got to say is that is a heck of a lot better than the last one. Dang, that is a heck of a lot better. Okay, well, I guess we know what we're going to be mining from now on. Man, that is great. That's awesome. Okay. Well, now that we know that, I think we can get back to mining on that bottom pit and just seeing how much gold we can possibly get. But I will say, I do like using this rock truck better than that rock truck. I don't know. It's just easier to see and get around stuff with this. And it's a bit faster too. So I think for the amount this hauls versus the amount that hauls, I think we can get at least 2 loads to the 1 load of that thing. So it kind of evens out. Turn around up here. That way we're not having to turn around in that small part. Makes it a bit easier. And good. Well, I'm going to carry on here and see how much we can get done today. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I probably will do some more. I definitely enjoyed it. It was fun. But I think next time I'll definitely bring in more people. That way we can run a massive crew. 5 rock trucks and 3 excavators. I think that'd be really fun. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see y'all in the next one.